Hi there. I have two leagues here, but I'm gonna go on with the first one first. This Tron Burn Infect John Shadow, because I need to go out in a bit. So I start with Green Tron here on game one. This is the deck I'm using right now. I've added one other boil for because I just don't know what to do against Bant. I'm just hoping to cheese them out with boil, but I think the shadow is okay at the meta right now. Just need to dodge Bant's control. And Etron is the same. John is okay. Actually, it's making me think Etron is much better than Bant because of how bad the matchup is against Bant control. So let's start here on game one. Greentron is also starting to rise back again. I guess they're good against Bant Snow. So I see here. Of course, I don't know who I'm playing against. I think I'm gonna keep this or that we'll see. So I cannot remember what happened here. It looks keep. It looks a keep here. I think he keeps on moving here. Moves to 4. Okay. I did that on my upkeep the first cycle. I was just testing if I can do it there. So I did the breakpoint here. Okay. So I'm gonna ink with him. I get a overgrown tomb in case I get a traverse. I can traverse for another land. And I'm gonna see it's a Tron and just need one, so I'm gonna take the spear because it's gonna give him the green mana for this one and draw him a card. So play the mine, go to my turn. Yeah, I played Tarmogoyf. Nothing really special there. So there's a tower. I'm gonna bubble him. See what it's gonna draw. Steerings. I'm gonna cast another Goyf and swing. Let's see. So it's gonna go to steerings here. You have two cards that I do not know. It's okay. So I'm gonna swing here for 8. And there's no way he can Ugin me next turn, so I'm just gonna go all in here. There's no point of casting one of the Planeswalker. So let's see, that's game number 1. Let's go to game number 2. My sideboard here is, yeah, this one. I take out all the push and I put in, take out push and Liliana of the Veil. I put in stroke, stub, Mystical Dispute, and a Braid. Mystical Dispute isn't really good against them, but it still counters things sometimes. And a Braid is just another removal for Stone and Worm Coil. Let's go. Okay, this is not a keep because of this 2 TBR and I can only go down to 15 and I'm not sure how far am I going. So if you're gonna ask me, I'm not gonna keep it, but during that time I cannot remember what I did here. Okay, I kept that, so I hope I don't get punished. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna get a overgrown tomb here and inqui him. Okay, so there's a worm coil for sure. I might take the spear here. Yeah, I'm gonna take the spear. Oh yeah, I didn't take the spear because it's gonna crack this. So I can take the spear next turn and then touches him if I get a land. If not, I'm just getting the worm coil. That's why I didn't took the spear here. In case I don't get a land, I won't be able to get the steerings later. Because I need to traverse for swamp. Let's see. Okay, no land, so I need to traverse. Yeah, I need to touch is that worm coil. He's gonna cast that next turn. Okay, he took mine. Gonna play that dramatic double leg. Did not get anything. And yeah, that's why I won't keep that hand. I think I risk it all on that keep. But sometimes you have a feeling when you're playing a deck for so long, sometimes you have this feeling that the deck's gonna give you what you want at this moment, but it always doesn't give me what I want, so get get punished. So I think I have an egg here, so I can cast Rug Tusk. Ugin, I don't concede there, because there's no point. We got to game number 3. Okay, I mulled that hand. Sorry, I kept pressing because I'm on a hurry. So, uh, this is a keep. I might get rid of Gorklan here. Yep. So I'm gonna fetch a Blood Creep here and I'm gonna cycle a Sweet Rate and then Inquire him. So there's a lot of green lands here, so there's no point of getting this star. So I'm just gonna get this Sylvan Scrying. Oh yeah, I took the star so that he don't get an extra draw because I can Death Shadow and Inquire him next turn for the Sylvan Scrying. Okay, let's see what he plays. Plays versus mine and he drew that card. So I'm gonna Inquire him and cast my Death Shadow. I'm gonna get a Watery Grave here. Again, I'm gonna bubble him. I'm gonna cast my Tarmogoyf and swing. I'm gonna bubble him after he fetch. I think he's gonna fetch for a power plant here, and then he's gonna draw a tower. That's how good Tron players are. So he fetched for a power plant, and then I take a look at the tower. His library is gonna draw the tower. That's how lucky Tron players are. So I'm gonna draw a card here. I was hoping it's a dismember or a fetch. It's not, so he played a power plant. Okay, I was hoping to get a delay here or counter spell. Yep, I get a counter spell. So I'm gonna swing here. I didn't cast my Red Shadow in case he draw an Ugin. It's gonna be lights out. So I have a counter spell. I know I cannot counter Drug Tusk, but I can counter it, but he can pay for it. But uh, I rather counter an Ugin because I'm gonna lose with that. I just hope I get a fetch next turn. So I'm gonna play Drug Tusk here and gain 5 life. Okay. I'm gonna get a fetch here. Oh, I took a street rate instead. Okay. I'm gonna cast my Dead Shadow here. Cause there's two cards that I do not know in his hand, so I'd rather keep swinging here than do nothing. I'm in a very bad spot after not drawing my lands earlier, so he's gonna cast the Ulamog here and then I'm gonna concede. Yep, that's the game one. I lost, so let's go to game number two against Burn. Damian Desposito is. Let's go here. I think he's kinda tilted from his other games. He's kinda playing poorly on this game, I think. So I know his name, but I cannot remember his deck. So I'm gonna keep this because I have a chance of a turn two Death Shadow here. Gonna get a Overgrown Tomb in case I don't get another land, and then I'm gonna Inquim. Okay, I'm gonna get a Swift Spear here and then get Eidolon later. That and then he Rift Bolt, so I'm gonna take the Eidolon here. Actually, I can take the Searing Blaze and then cast my Death Shadow, but there's a Rift Bolt in there, so I'd rather not. I'm gonna play my Verdant Catacombs and pass the turn. Who's gonna Rift Bolt me and then play a land? Okay, now I'm safe to play my Death Shadow. I'm gonna play my Death Shadow and pass the turn, not fetching. So I'm gonna go to my turn here and not fetch because I can kill him. Okay, I'm gonna play my Death Shadow here because he's gonna go to 6, and then he's gonna go to 8, and if it don't, and then I can go to 11. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage I can get. He cannot cast Searing Blaze, so I'm safe. I'm gonna cast my Death Shadow here, take the 2 damage, swing. I was thinking here to block or not to block. I didn't block, so I'm gonna TBR my Death Shadow. Then I'm gonna fetch. And it's dead. Go to game number 2. What did I put back here? I take out Street Rate and these 2 Planeswalker. Liliana can be good sometimes against Burn, but it can also be a liability because it's a 3 mana. It's hard to really cast it unless you're both top decking. It's kinda okay, but if he keep drawing creatures, Liliana is okay because it's a removal, but not really if he keeps drawing Burn. So I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna put in Stab, Aethergust, and 2 Collector Brutality. Let's go here. I'm gonna keep this because I have a lot of answers. I can cast this and just let him damage me. I just need the land. So Lily of the Wind is surprising. I don't think it's good against me. So I'm gonna play this and then pass the turn. Okay. Without casting anything, I'm gonna get I'm gonna take Watery Grave here, I think. Yep. And tapped. Because I have 2 Tarmogoyf here, I can cast it. I'm gonna shock myself, cast my Goyf. He's gonna bolt it. No. I'm safe to brutality that one. I'm gonna discard one push and one dismember. I'm gonna cast this 2 next turn. So that's he have a land. I took damage from this. It's just 1 damage. It's 4 damage, yeah, and then again 2. Because I target creature and then target him. I played the Wooded Foothills. I'm gonna fetch here for Blood Crypt. Tap. I'm gonna cast my. This is a good draw because I can bait whatever his burn spell against my on my street trade. So I'm gonna pass here after this. Some people play it here actually, like him. He tried to burn it here, so I'm gonna cycle this in case I get another Death Shadow. It's better than Tarmogoyf. If he didn't burn it, I'm just gonna cast Tarmogoyf here still. I'm gonna cast Tarmogoyf here. I just did that in case I draw the shadow for on my street rate. And yep, get anything. I'm gonna attack this boat and then cast my Tarmogoyf and Skull Crack me. Okay. And I think that's game. He cast Rift Bolt. Yep, that's game. If ever you have Deflecting Palm, I have a push. He still dies to this with TBR. And I'm gonna TBR Tarmogoyf here in case he Deflecting Palm this so that it's lethal. But it's still lethal because he's gonna fetch shock. He's gonna go to 7 if I have Deflecting Palm. That's it. I won that game. Let's go to the Infect match. Blue one. Against Infect. Against Unknown, of course. I can keep this, but I can also not keep it. I don't know who I'm playing against. But I have a turn to Goyf after a Thoughtseize. So I might keep it. 4 lands is not a keep, but with a combination of these 3, sometimes you can keep your land. So what you want to draw here is a bubble so that you can square the tap. It's an Infect, so it's okay. So I might tin my deck. I don't want to draw my land, so I'm gonna push that. So okay, I'm gonna cast my Goyf here instead of seizing him. Because he can still kill me next turn. I just need top deck something. If I discard it, it's a combination of scale up and a 4 pump spell, and then I'm gonna die. So I rather have a blocker. They only play 2 distortion strike. I'm gonna trade this for this one. I don't care. I have another one, so yeah, he used that. Now this hard again, and I keep drawing lands, which is not good. So I'm gonna touch him. Get another pump spell and then cast my Tarmogoyf. Yeah, I scale that up and I'm dead next turn. I'm gonna swing here and then traverse for that shadow. I'm just hoping I get I'm gonna get a stomping ground. Oh yeah, that's okay too. I can still play this next turn. If in case I get another traverse, I can to risk for a street rate. So I just hope I dodge pump spell here. So yeah, that's game. Let's go to game number 2. And my sideboard against him is, I took this out. I don't need TBR, GCR here, and the Royal Science. You don't have enough creatures, so if you keep jump blocking, he can lose. I put in Aethergust because pump spells and one of his infect creatures, a green creature, Vitality and Upgrade. Uh, okay, let's go. Game number 2. This is bad. I don't have a castable hand. So let's see. Okay, I kept it. So I have a braid and nether gust in this one. So what the pattern here is, I'm gonna street rate first in case I get a fetch land I can scry. So okay, I got a water grave, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. Street rate again. I'm gonna play that one. I'm gonna cycle this one in case I get a fetch land. It's better to scry my top. So I'm gonna target him, see what he's gonna draw. It's a Veil of Summer, so I might play this. And I can play this, but I have more push and stab than my one off Tire Fire, so this is not gonna kill anything if he casts anything. But I can still kill any something if I draw this member from this one using this mana. But I'd rather play this one because this have more potential blowout. Okay, I guess I trade again. If I drew dirt there, I have a turn 1 Dead Shadow. Okay, I didn't cast anything. So I'm gonna cycle this and play 2 Dead Shadow here. I'm gonna get Overgrown Tomb. Okay, I took a Blood Creep instead. Okay, his hand is bad. He cycled the Veil. Okay, he's dead here if he didn't block, so I'm gonna swing here. I was thinking if he will block here, but he didn't block, so I'm gonna call against command, return street rate and 2 damage to myself, and deal lethal. Here you can deal 2 damage to him, but it's better if it's me, cause but my Dead Shadow lives and don't think he can live from that anyway. So we go to game number 3. I think this is the quickest one that I recorded my game so far. I hope I'm speaking okay. I'm gonna keep this because I have a removal and stubs in a street rate. So I have 2 draws. Okay, so I'm gonna street rate first, and I'm gonna get nothing. I'm not gonna touch this because that's a Veil of Summer waiting for me. So let's see if he does something here, or if he not. So if he don't cast anything, I'm not gonna kill it because that's Veil of Summer. So I'm gonna touch him, and then so I'm gonna Vicious Bubble him. No, I'm gonna touch him first because I'm expecting a Veil of Summer. So I wanna see what. Just gonna drop the fetch. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna draw scale up. Yes, I kinda pause here for a bit because he can kill me if he draw maybe what's that? Become immense. So this is 6, 7, and become immense is we'll make it a 12, and then I'm gonna go to 13, and then exalted is 13. So but he don't have enough land because become immense is 6 to cast, so it will be 1, 2. The target of Tots is 3. If you cast skill up 4, then this land 5. So I don't have enough for become immense, and then I can push it next turn. So I took here is the Glycerin Elf. So that's his hand. He didn't attack me, so I'm gonna cast my Tarmogoyf here and pass the turn. I can get a green red here or black red. So I'm gonna play this again. I'm gonna swing. I push it here so that the palm spell doesn't count in case he attacks. Because I think I will lose the trade. So okay. So all the palm spell is gone, so I think I'm okay here. I just because I'm gonna take 3 if I stop this, and then it's gonna spell pierce it, and then I'm gonna swing for 6, 7. So I just let it go. No. Scale up it, it's okay. You have another one. I'll be down to 1 on this one, but I chose to be down to 2 instead, so I'm gonna counter it. I cannot spell pierce it. If you spell pierce it, you need to tap his hierarch. I'm swinging, so I'm down to 2. If I didn't counter it, I'll be down to 1. I cannot fetch this anymore. So it's good. I'm gonna Liliana here, kill that. The swing for 5. Now in here, what I did here is I traversed for the shadow. I was supposed to traverse for GCR, but I forgot that I took it out already. So I'm just gonna go for the shadow, and then I'm not gonna cast it. I need to blast my Liliana because I'm gonna swing first, see what he do. Didn't block, so I'm gonna flash this and discard my Death Shadow because if he, I can cast it and block the Dryad, but if he draw is that Disdainful Strike, he can cast it, and I'm gonna die from that. And that's it. That's the game. I won this. And I go against Giant Shadow in game match 4. I'm gonna keep this because I have a stub and a Thoughtseize. I'm gonna bubble myself. If I want that land, so I'm just gonna pass and draw it. And I'm gonna Thoughtseize me. I have a stub. So I need to fetch for Watery Grave first in case I... Because if I cycle first and I draw a Watery Grave, it's... I cannot fetch my Breeding Pool with Bloodstained Mire, so... I need to get my Watery Grave first and then cycle my Street Rate. Or I can just, yep, stop it. I cycle here, I draw Inqui and Rate, so I'm gonna Inqui him first. There's nothing good to take here, so I'm just gonna take Apostle's Blessing. I pass the turn. So I'm thinking he's playing the Suicide because of Apostle's Blessing. So I'm still holding my Thoughtseize here. I'm gonna fetch here for Bloodstained Mire. Tap. So now I'm gonna Thoughtseize him. Okay, 2 TBR. It's really drawing poorly in this game. Bloodstained Mire. I'm gonna cast my Tarmogoyf here. Don't have a removal. If we have, I'm gonna stub it. So I have 3 cards TBR and something I do not know. Play that. Let's swing for 5. Just gonna Tarfire him on his end step. I'll Tarfire him and then gonna swing with TBR up. With stub up and a push up. So it's very unfortunate for him, he flooded there, so I didn't see much of his deck, but I see Apostle's Blessing, so I'm thinking he's playing Suicide. So I took that TBR delay, I Thoughtseize. I put in Stub, Ethergust because of Tarmogoyf and Monastery Swift Sphere, and Ashok for the traverse. So let's see. So I'm gonna keep this one. Took my stub, cycle. I'm gonna Thoughtseize him. So I'm gonna take the Death Shadow here, because I can double Death Shadow next turn. I don't want him to cast his Death Shadow bigger than mine, so in here I can Thoughtseize first, but didn't cast anything, so it can be a push. Indeed, it's not a land, so I'm just gonna get my Blood Creep and double Shadow here. If we have a removal, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna Thoughtseize him. So there's no removal, he's dead. I'm gonna take the Dead Shadow again. I'm gonna play my Breeding Pool. Traverse for Sweet Rate and swing for 20. We won that one. Let's go to the humans matchup. This is against a humans. Oops. I kept it because I can squy and I can inqui and I can push. I just need a traverse here. So let's see. I saw a human and yep. I'm thinking if I should bubble him first instead of myself because I already know what I'm dealing with and I have a good head against them. So I wanna see what he have here. He's gonna take Talia. So I think here for a bit if should I kill this? He's not drawing a land. Does he have another land? So in case you don't have another land, he cannot. I can kill the Talia anyway. So I'm just gonna inqui him and take. I think I take Mantis Rider. Because you have another land here, so I'm gonna take the Mantis Rider. I can only kill one Mantis Rider. I'd rather take one. Waterlog Grove and Mantis Rider. So in here I'm gonna. I don't need the blue here, so I'm just gonna get a swamp. I'm gonna push that, and then I'm gonna inqui him. I took the Reflector Mage. So he's left with these two cards. He's left with 0 cards, so these two cards is dead. It's okay, I can tire fire this. It's okay there to wait because I have a Dismember and it still dies on a Lieutenant. Even if you draw a Lieutenant, it still dies to tire fire. So it is only on one counter at the moment. I'm just gonna swing here, I'm gonna tire fire that. So now I'm gonna traverse here for that shadow. Oh, okay, I thought it's him and then traverse for that shadow. Yay, that's a lucky pick. I'm gonna get that shadow and pass the turn. Let's see what he's gonna draw here. Okay, he's drawing cards. That's not good for him. Let's see. I'm gonna take it because I don't want to trade it. So I'm gonna cycle this because I feel I'm still safe here. And then draw Cologans, which is really good. So I don't know if you have a Lieutenant in hand, so I can kill that in this. But a Lieutenant will be like 3-4. I'm not dead yet. So I'm gonna swing here for 6. And kill this. Kill Vial and Novel Hierarch during his upkeep when he's adding counters to it. Because you have no lands and killing these two is just... I was thinking, is he gonna Vial in something? Nope, means he have 3 mana cards in his hand, so when that goes to stock, I'm gonna kill that and kill the Noble Hierarch. I think I have a mistake here. Yeah, I had a mistake here on my next turn. I was gonna take the kill the Hierarch. Copy the Hierarch because you don't have a land, so I'm gonna take 3. I have a mistake here that I already won the game, but for some reason I paid the dismember cost, and so I need to not attack there because if you have a lieutenant in hand, you just need a land and I'm gonna die. So I pass the turn. It's okay, you can get the stub. So in here I'm gonna swing. Because he can have reflector mage and I still die next turn, but I cannot keep waiting Eva. We have a flying that can attack in the air for 4 turns, and he blocked with Champion of the Parish for some reason. So I'm gonna cast my Tarmogoyf and pass the turn. Copy the Tarmogoyf. Gonna attack with Shadow. Now I have nothing, and I got my Gorklan win. So let's go to game number 2. How did I sideboard here? I took out all the counter spells and one Thoughtseize, because usually they're empty-handed when we go to the later part of the game. So I put in Veil of Summer. It hits Detention, Master, Deputy of Detention, Reflector Mage, and Artifact, the black creature that discards Freebooter. Brutality, extra removal, and upgrade for Miran Crusaders, and extra removal. So, yo, yeah, let's go start this game number 2. No land, auto move. Okay, this one is a keep. I'm gonna get rid of Traverse here, because I don't have Traverse online, so I'd rather let it go than use it to get a land and waste a turn. So let's see what he's gonna play here. Turn 1 Vial. I'm gonna keep this in case he plays Freebooter. Actually, I can just let Freebooter pass and let Freebooter pass. Maybe he'll get this one or this one, but I don't want to show him my hand, so because I can kill Freebooter to get this later as a trick if ever he detentions something or reflector mage something. So I'm gonna get I should get Verdant Catacombs here. Yep. Well, somewhere I drew another Death Shadow. I look at the top of my library. It's an Inquisition. I don't want it. I want a removal. And I'm gonna play my Tarmogoyf. Gonna traverse. Reflector Mage hit. That's good. I can cast my double Death Shadow here. Now this is getting harder. I can traverse for a GCR and win, but he got a lot of blockers. As I think he drew 3 Militia Bugler here. Cast that. Was hoping he don't get Deputy of Detention, because that's gonna be game over for me. Unless I get a removal. Get another one. It's okay, he's gonna attack with the flying. So I'm gonna fetch here for a stomping ground and not shock myself. Now that's good. I'm gonna swing now with one of my creatures. Yep. I'm not gonna do anything here because there's a blowout waiting for me, so I'd rather just be okay with him. With the dead Talia. I'm gonna cast my Goyf. I'm gonna pass the turn. So he's gonna put out another bugler here. And again, I hope I don't get a definitive detention. Okay, he got that. It's okay. I think I can win next turn. Another bugler. And he's gonna get kite sail. It's okay. So now there's no more deputy or reflector mage. I just need to dodge what's that? Phantasmal image. So I need to kill the reflector mage here. But I didn't. Oh yeah, no. You cannot cast Phantasmal image because you don't have a blue mana for it. It's an illusion, not a human, so I'd rather kill that. So he saw my TBR here. Gonna cast that and gonna go into my turn not doing anything. So I'm gonna fetch here for Wading Pool. You have nothing to do here, so I'm gonna traverse for Street Rate. And then I'm gonna cycle. And I'm gonna cycle because I already win. I just need to go 12 life. I can do it with double traverse for land. And fetching this. Fetching. And then traverse for Street Rate. But I got Street Rate, so it's okay. I'm gonna traverse for a fetch. Play the fetch. And crack it for a black land. Swing with everything. Because he cannot, he need to live, he need 22 damage, 22 toughness. Because he doesn't know what I'm gonna TBR. And you only have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 toughness. So we don't have enough. So I don't care, I'm gonna TBR this. It's dead, that's it, that's the game. Uh, it's the game. I went for one on that league. I'm gonna put this on YouTube and I'm gonna do this other one next time when I have the time again. So I hope you enjoy, hope you like it, and see you next time.